Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We're going to be talking to you about the coaching opportunity with Beachbody. Some of you may not be familiar with Beachbody, just going from that company name. I know I wasn't. I was more familiar with the programs and the products that they have. So P90X, Insanity, Size, 21 Day Fix, even Shakeology. They're all products of Beachbody. And what I found interesting, Beachbody is a $250 million corporation. They're one of the best-selling brands. I mean, even in 2015, 21 Day Fix was one of the top searched terms. But as far as right now, we're just going to be going over with you about the coaching opportunity. So we're going to talk to you about what is coaching, about our story, maybe some of the doubts that we had, our income, and even other perks with the job. So we're going to first get into what is coaching.
Hi everybody, I'm Jenna Lynn, founder of Team Enlighten, and I am so excited to see y'all here and tell you all about coaching. So what I love about coaching is that we are shares people, not salespeople. So what that means is that we are real people, just like you, just like the people that will be joining you, who are just on our own health and fitness journey. We want to work out, we want to eat better, we want to be healthier. And the difference with us is that we're just sharing about it. We're posting about it on social media. We're talking about it with our friends and family. We share the ups, the downs, the successes, the struggles, the good and the bad. And people are just able to relate to us. By watching our journey, they're able to see that they can do this too, and they get inspired. And as coaches, they know that we'll be going along this journey with them. We're not just selling them a product and walking away. So we're different than a distributor because we are working alongside with these people. And we don't claim to be fitness experts or nutritionists or dietitians or personal trainers. We're not pretending to be. We're just real people who are like, hey, I'm doing this too. You want this. We have similar goals. Let's help each other. Let's do this together. And that is the essence of coaching. It has been one of the most rewarding, fulfilling things I've ever done. This picture right here is actually of my cousin who has lost over 100 pounds using Beachbody products, particularly 21 Day Fix. And as her coach, I was able to go through this journey with her, step by step, side by side, watching her make progress, helping her reach her goals. And my heart is just so full. And she is one of many women that I have helped, and we have all helped go through this process. And it's hard sometimes, but we do it together and we make it better and we make it easier, and it's awesome for everybody. Okay, so how I became a coach. My life 3 years ago was very different than it is now. I was in an abusive relationship at that time. I was severely depressed. I had horrible anxiety, really low self-esteem. And 3 years ago, I never would have thought I could be somebody inspiring other people, that I could be somebody that other people looked up to or looked towards for help, because I needed help. I was in therapy myself. Things weren't good. Things weren't the way they were now in my life. And what really changed for me was finding yoga and exercise and nutrition. That's what really helped me feel better. It built my confidence. It helped me with anxiety and depression. I was able to go off medication. I got out of that abusive relationship, and I just knew I wanted to share about this with everybody and how good it made me feel and how much it helped me. And I didn't really know how. And then I stumbled upon this Beachbody opportunity and realized that I could turn that passion into a business. So turning my struggles into my strengths has actually worked, it's actually helped me. I'm not perfect, and nobody else is either. So by being myself, my imperfect self, I've been able to be successful in this company.
And my story, so I recently moved to Florida. About 2 years ago, I moved here from Maryland. So didn't know anybody. I used to go to the gym because I would go with my friends, my family. I would try and eat a little bit healthier. But since I moved, I mean, when you move to a new city, you don't have the people to bond with anymore. Or you get upset and maybe you're just lounging around munching because stress, boredom, that kind of thing. Well, that turned into me being unhappy with my body. And I had a vacation that was coming up, and I was not ready for it. But then I saw that Jenna was sharing her journey with 21 Day Fix, and my vacation was coming up soon. So I said, okay, well, I might as well try it out, see if it works. And it did. I fell in love with the simplicity of it. Jenna put me in one of her online accountability groups for support and motivation and like all these tips. And it was awesome. I like was participating with other girls that were doing the challenge with me. And in that, I mean, we were inspiring each other, but she messaged me and said, Amy, why don't you become a coach? You would do awesome at this. You're like motivating people in our group. I know you can motivate your friends and family too, like just by sharing your journey, same thing that we're doing in the challenge group. But I said, I don't know, Jenna, like that's just not for me. I'm not that kind of, like, I don't have that personality, or that's not me. So I said no. I said, I appreciate it. I'll continue in the challenge group, but not right now. So that went on for a few months. And then I finally said, okay, you know what? I love the products. It works. So, and I said, like, oh, like I tried 21 Day Fix. Why don't I at least try coaching? And thank God that I did, because I turned out to be one of the top coaches on our team. But I would have to say a big hesitation of why that I wasn't sure about coaching is because I felt that I didn't have that goal body yet. I was still working on my transformation. So, I mean, like I said, when I recently moved, I didn't have someone to go to the gym with. So before 21 Day Fix, I wasn't working out. I was stress eating, bored eating, whatever it is, to the point where I was the heaviest that I'd ever been. And it might not be huge, but it was big for me, and my confidence was low. But after doing 21 Day Fix, I even found that coaching has held me even more accountable, knowing that I'm sharing my journey with my friends and family, and we're doing this together. So they're counting on me to stay with them and to stay with the program. So it's been awesome.
Okay, so my story is a little different. I actually signed up to coach immediately as I bought my product. We'll talk more about this later, but you can sign up as a coach for free with your product purchase. So I wanted to get in shape for my wedding. I ordered PiYo, which is a Pilates yoga mix, and I signed up as a coach for free with that order. And I was like, my thought was, well, I'm going to do it anyways. I may as well post about it on Facebook. And so that's what I did. And I was able to build a successful business via Facebook just by taking a few extra seconds to share things I was already doing, like working out or eating a healthy meal. And I kind of was thrown a curveball, and some of you might have concerns about this too, but right before I signed up as a coach, like when I was doing a call like this and finding out the information, I was diagnosed with heat-induced urticaria. Urticaria means hives, and so basically what was happening was every time I was working out, I was breaking out into a rash. So that was concerning, and I actually had to go to about 7 different doctors before finally this very intelligent man at USF figured out what was wrong with me and said, you're allergic to your own body heat. You're allergic to exercise. So here I am about to start this online health and fitness business and find out I'm allergic to exercise, and this could have been my way out. This could have been my excuse, to my upline coach who was asking me to join her team, but it wasn't. I decided I was going to overcome this. I've overcome a lot already. I can overcome this too. And I want to help other people who have concerns or think maybe I can't do this, show them that they can.
So for another thing that you guys are probably thinking, this is a big step. I need to talk this over with my spouse. I did. I talked it over with my boyfriend. A lot of the hesitations that I had, and he is a very supportive person. So he told me, oh, well, maybe you should wait. Maybe you shouldn't do coaching right now. So, I mean, that went on for a couple months until I finally pulled the trigger and did it. And now he can't wait for me to retire him. He is asking me every day, so how's your challenge group going? How's everyone's transformations? Did you get any leads from corporate today? Or what's your next check from Beachbody going to be? He's so involved and supportive of it. And now we only wish that we would have started it sooner. But the funny thing is that my boyfriend is actually distant cousins with Jenna's husband, and that's how we got connected.
Yeah, so my husband actually, he was pretty much on board from the start. And he actually was the very first coach that joined my team. So now we run this business together. But he actually is going to come in and tell you his thoughts about Beachbody.
Hey, everyone. I just wanted to take a second and share my thoughts about Beachbody. I've tried MLMs like Amway and some other coffee bean MLM simply because I'm a sucker for a good cup of coffee. I've been to a handful of other conventions too, but nothing ever resonated with me. However, when I came across Beachbody, I felt really good about their business plan, their marketing strategies, their incentive plan, and especially, most importantly, their product. Beachbody is unlike any other business out there, not only because of the probability of success, but because of the product. I've seen the results from the workout programs from my friends and family and even myself, and I can promise you that nobody out there ever feels that good about themselves when their Amway order of toothpaste and shows up at their door or after they drink a cup of coffee. Well, maybe a Starbucks cup of coffee, but that's another story, another problem of mine, but that's it.
Yeah, so we kind of do this together, and honestly, it's just kind of been another thing that brings us closer, and it's just been nice to have it on board, and the impact it's had in our lives, which we'll get to soon, has just been really, really mind-blowing, I think more than we ever could have hoped for.
Right.
Thank you. Okay, so when I became a coach, I was super busy, okay? I was working probably 50 hours a week because I had a full-time 40-hour-a-week job, and I was also teaching yoga classes several times a week at a gym, and I was also still in yoga teacher training, which I had one night a week and like every other weekend. Plus, I was planning my wedding. So I was busy, guys. I didn't have time to coach either, okay? But like I said before, it really was just about taking a few extra seconds to share about things I was already doing. So regardless of being this busy, in the first year of my business, I was still able to build a successful business and become one of the highest ranked coaches on our team.
And for me, I was busy when I signed up, and I'm currently busy now. So I'm still working full time. I work a very high demanding job, fast paced, everything. They even require that I do some traveling, whether it be 3 hours away or in a different state. But the good thing about it is with coaching, like Jenna said, I mean, it's really just sharing our journeys. So something I'm already doing for myself, just take the extra second to post about it. And I can do that anytime that I have Wi-Fi, anytime that I have phone, laptop. So for you, if it's like sitting in the carpool line waiting to pick up the kids and you check in with somebody really quick, then done. Like, it's that simple. And the best thing as far as that I liked when it comes to time, that there wasn't a sales quota. So that means that this business could be as small as I wanted it to be, or I could make it thrive. And the biggest thing, so we're doing this as a team together. You may be someone that I invited to the call. You may be someone that someone on my team invited you. So just look at that as something that you would be a part of. So if you had a potential person that you wanted to join us in online health and fitness coaching, but you weren't ready to do your own calls like this, or you didn't have the time to, that's fine. That's what we're here for. We're here to use each other and to do this together. So another thing that I wanted to show is that all of the resources that we have, not just being there for each other and being able to help each other out with calls and challenge groups and things like that, but it's also so many resources that we have. So we have self-paced training, so that's completely at your own speed. So if you're busy one week and you can't do it, then do it the next day. I mean, it's completely up to you. Same thing with our team calls. We have those optional for each week, and it's really just good to give you some of our best practices, a little motivation to keep you going for the week. We also have private groups on Facebook specifically for coaches. So there's thousands of coaches in there. If at any time you ever feel like, I need an answer to this now, post it in there, and you will not just get one answer, you'll get a ton of us ready to help you. There's also, like I said, unlimited templates for everything, whether it be a new coach that's joining your team and you want to know how to welcome them, we'll give you a template for that. Anything else, our resources is yours. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. We know what's worked for us, so there's no point in you starting from scratch. Also, the customer service with Beachbody is amazing. we pay $15 a month for a business fee that covers, so we don't have to keep any inventory. We don't have to handle any of the returns. I don't even have to manage a website because Beachbody does that for me. Customer service is amazing. Love that. So another thing that I wanted to get into that after talking about that business fee is, of course, the money. I'm sure everybody wants to know. So here is an income progression. So this might not be what I'm currently making, but it shows you, okay, what your first paycheck is a possibility of, and then 6 months later, what it could grow to. So we get paid weekly, and it's 25% commission on all sales. And then we also get leads from corporate. So that could be people that are ordering from the infomercial on TV or on beachbody.com. These are people that we don't know at all. And we're getting 25% of their order and going to be able to coach them and to be able to help them in the future as well. We also have tons of bonuses, as you can see. There's unlimited earning potential here. I mean, even from the first paycheck, $100, that could be a really nice dinner for you and your husband, and then just grow from there. There's also tons of other perks with this job.
Yeah, so one of the, I think, favorite perks of everybody is the 25% off that we get on all the products, including Shakeology. So actually, a lot of people sign up as what we call discount coaches, which means they pretty much sign up to be a coach just to take advantage of the discount. And that's totally fine. Discount coaches are absolutely welcome here. Since I signed up with Beachbody less than 2 years ago, I've been on, I don't know, 4 or 5 free trips. And these aren't just free trips for me. They're free trips I've been able to bring my husband on as well. We just went on the cruise in March. The whole boat was rented out for Beachbody coaches. It was just for us. It was the largest cruise ship in the world. I've gone to Destin Beach with my team, and they took care of us. They rented us like a crazy multi-million-dollar mansion on the beach and bought our food and cooked for us, and it was so fun. And so the free trips are definitely an amazing incentive. And Amy and I are actually, the picture there on the bottom right, we are headed to the Dominican Republic next year for free with our husband and boyfriend on Beachbody. So we're really looking forward to that. In addition to the trips, there's lots of incentives and prizes, just monthly presents from Beachbody. 1 month it was the entire P90X program. So, I mean, these are like exciting incentives. We get sometimes the supplement line from Beachbody, the performance line of supplements, which actually was just named the official sponsor of Ironman. So that should give you some confidence here that we have a pretty solid product if Ironman chooses Beachbody to be their official designated sponsor. So coaching has totally changed my life. Like I said, it's been more than we ever could have imagined. I kind of signed up thinking that, it would cover the cost of my own Shakeology, and maybe I'd, be able to go to Forever 21 like a couple more times, but it's totally just been so much more than that. So we have actually been able to pay off all of our credit card debt. That is a picture of us cutting up the last one. We've paid off my husband's car. You can see him hugging it down there. We've already gone on 4 vacations this year and have 5 more planned for 2016. And we would never have the money to travel like this without Beachbody. I have left my full-time job less than 2 years again. I went from working 40, 50 hours a week to now working 14 hours a week as a part-time therapist. And I actually, I make more now working 14 hours a week as a therapist and a full-time Beachbody coach than I did as a clinical director at my last job, the salary. So that's pretty like, whoa. I've increased my student loan payment by choice. They were scheduled to be paid off by January of 2020. And right now they are scheduled to be paid off by December of next year. And we actually have a goal to pay them off even sooner. And we have money in our savings account for the first time ever. So we feel so good about that. I do have to add here, we cannot guarantee any level of income. Everybody's income is different, but this has been my experience.
And it's changed my life too. Jenna's not just some crazy success story that it only happens once. So far I've paid off 3 credit cards that, some of these credit cards I've had since I was 18 and they've never had a zero balance. So the fact that I was able to do that, super exciting. I've also been able to increase the savings that that me and my boyfriend are doing for a house. Not only any house now, we now think that we're going to be able to have our house built. which is so exciting. And I know that, I mean, from the track records of our savings before, I know that that wouldn't have been able to happen. Also, I'm just no longer like financially stressed. Like, yes, it's great to be able to go shopping, but also the fact that, I mean, with 1 week from Beachbody, from working and just sharing my journey, I am able to pay like my brand new car payment and my car insurance just from 1 week of work. So that's been awesome. And then also all those perks that Jenna was talking about, the trips and the free stuff that we get, like I have 3 P90Xs just from getting them for free from Beachbody. It adds up. And then plus, so Beachbody has changed my life completely, whether it's physically, whether it's financially, and it's also emotionally. I mean, before I was upset because I just moved to a new state, not making any friends, and now I have this whole community, this whole fit family, that it's just been awesome.
All right, so how to become a coach. A few different options. The first one is to pay a $40 sign-up fee. However, most people choose option 2, which is what I did. You waive that fee and you can sign up as a coach for free with your product purchase. So most of the time, what I recommend to people is if you're gonna try a fitness program, go ahead and do the free coach sign up. You know, if you're gonna do 21 Day Fix, do the free coach sign up, share about your journey through 21 Day Fix. And, you know, if nobody is interested at all in what you're doing and, you know, you gave it a try, there's no penalty in quitting. But I've never seen that happen, okay? In the more likely scenario, you share about what you're doing, you see people are interested, you see people want to join you, and boom, you just started a business with unlimited earning potential with a $0 investment, which is what I did. And then option 3, you can sign up for free with the military waiver. So that's one of the coaches on my team, Kristen, there with her husband. You can sign up for free if you are active military, if you are the spouse of active military, or if you are a military veteran. And that not only waives your $40 sign-up fee, it also waives that $15.95 a month coach fee. So you can literally be a coach for absolutely free in the option 3. All right, so we are so glad each of you are here. I fully believe with all my heart that you're each here for a reason, whether it's because you see something in yourself that you just know you're made for more, that you were meant for more, or if the coach that invited you here sees that in you. And everything happens for a reason, guys. You know, we're all here for a reason, and I really would love, we all would love to welcome you all to our Fit family. I want to point out here, you know, this is some of the members of our team, and everybody's so different. Like, there is a space for each of you. Like, everybody has something to bring to the table here. We have coaches on our team, you know, who are lawyers, doctors, you know, waitresses, stay-at-home moms, college students, you know, or earning their graduate degrees. We even have, like, you know, yoga instructors and anybody. And the top coach on our team just recently was actually a girl who's 8.5 months pregnant. Okay. So, you know, you don't have to have your goal body at the moment to do this. We all look different. We all are different, and we all can be successful, and we all can do this. So we invite you, if you have any questions at all, any feedback for us, so please reach out to myself, Amy, the coach who invited you, for more information. And thank you again for your time.